Broadcasting from Chicago as the Bulls get ready to take the hardwood here at the United Center. Well, it was the Chicago Bulls winning their last game against the New Orleans Pelicans.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, you're right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game, some caused by their good defensive play, but some were just carelessness.
A look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Iverson, Robert Covington out there with Noel. Then it's Tony Roten, and it's Okafor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, clearly the 76ers were the youngest team in the league last season, and with all the draft picks they've stockpiled, they'll be the youngest team for a while, it seems. But if the youth can grow and develop, they could also be a force in a few years, too.
Just 3 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. That's good from Roten on the assist by Noel. Roten's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Gibson the screen. Rose kicks to Butler. The feed to Bairstow. Back to Butler. They set the screen from the baseline. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
Not turning the ball over is important for any team, obviously. But he said it takes on extra meaning when going up against a team with so many small ball hawks, who will seize any opportunity to come up with a steal and turn it into easy points on the other end of the floor. Gentlemen?
And Doris, as always, thanks. And guys, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
I really do. I think they're such a hard team to generate offense against. That has to be where they devote most of their attention.
Well, as long as it doesn't come at the expense of their own defense, fellas. I mean, they can't concentrate so intensely on offense, they forget to defend.
And here is Iverson following the three-pointer by Doug McDermott. And it's Okafor missing. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. McDermott kicks to Rose. Over to the wing. Pulls up from the corner. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And we're able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
No style points earned for sure, Greg, in that game. But they did hit the big shots when they needed them. And oftentimes it's not what you do as much as when you do it.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Gibson the screen. Feeds it to Bairstow. The 3-ball. The shot is off.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Covington dishes to Roten. No luck.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
The dish now to Rose. Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor to hang up his sneakers.
And competitor, that's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level, and now in the pros.
And Rose drops them both. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Iverson with the ball, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. He kicks it to Okafor. Can they get it? Rose with the rebound.
And, you know, back to D. Rose for a moment. He drives the lane now as hard as he did before the injuries. It's a level of fearlessness that only a few guys possess. And it's not teachable. You either have it or you don't.
Now, here's Butler. Jahlil Okafor unable to get his last shot to go. Shot is off from Bairstow.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And Butler sends it back. Butler against Iverson. Back to Okafor. Kicks to Covington. Launches it. Noel. The follow-up jam.
That is a booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in his sight.
Here's Rose. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Roten. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And, you know, back to D. Rose. He grew up in a brutally dangerous neighborhood on Chicago's South Side. Some of that fearlessness, that competitiveness he exhibits was learned early on out of necessity. And no doubt last season the Bulls were clearly preparing for the playoffs. They played their rookies but added a lot of playoff seasoned veterans to that roster.
Mirotic is checked in for the Bulls. Here's Bairstow. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And that one's good. Iverson's got his first points of the night.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater. And guys, this 76ers team still trying to forge an identity. One thing that is sure, they will attack the basket, and a lot of fearless players on this roster.
Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. Bulls trail by 3. Passes to Bairstow. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Covington. Well, the 76ers do go at the basket without hesitation. They're fearless, Clark, going inside. Led the NBA last season on points off drive.
Well, you know, I like to say you've got to use what you have. They didn't have many shooters, so that means head down, get to the rim. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Aaron Brooks is checked in for the Bulls. Hollis Thompson's checked in for the 76ers. Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. Butler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Down low, here's Landry, and he jams it with authority.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket, and you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
They set the pick. Brooks, the pass to Bairstow. Off target from outside.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Iverson outside. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Thompson misses. Chicago trailing here. Here's Butler. That doesn't go either for Butler. 76ers shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. And Thompson kicks to Boozer. Stolen by Brooks. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. Kept alive. Shots good by Butler. Butler's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Now, here is Landry. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Dishes to Iverson. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Tony Snell's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Marshall's checked in. Screen by Boozer. Pass to Thompson. Can't get it to go. And the Bulls going the other way now. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
I think everyone who saw that game would just have to agree it was about what they could do defensively in terms of winning.
And I thought the activity was tremendous, all over the court defensively. And that kind of hustle is going to pay off for you, and it also is going to keep your coach happy.
Now Marshall, after Aaron Brooks' three-pointer didn't go. Here's Boozer. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
Yeah, and that's what happens, though, when you do your work early in terms of getting the good position.
There's Stowe. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Iverson dishes to Boozer. From the left block, score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here's Iverson. Aaron Brooks picking up that last basket. And that one's good. Boozer.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Bulls trail by 4. Mirotic the screen. Brooks the pass to Mirotic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Mirotic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Thompson. Landry kicks to Iverson. It's tipped.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Brooks outside. He feeds it to Mirotic. Shoots. Thompson with the rebound.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers on top. They're up by 3. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment.